Hello, welcome, good evening, and welcome to tonight's stream. So it's at Saturday the 8th of April. Yeah, we're live again. I think this is third week, so give it a few minutes to see who joins, and then I'll show you what I've been up to, what I've been doing. Again, thanks very much, YouTube, for telling me I'm live. It's good, yeah. So, I said welcome to the stream if you're watching. What I've been up to. Well, I spent a bit of time since last week finishing the mortar wash, so I can show you that. Like I said, at the moment I'm just talking to myself, so I'm on my own. Okay, great, we've got someone watching, so hopefully you can hear me. I'm just about to show you what I've been up to. Oh yeah, how you doing? Don't worry about it. Just thanks for joining me. Thanks for at least I got someone on the channel watching. So what I've been up to since last week, really just doing a bit of work in the background. Things I didn't really want to do on camera, and things that would have got boring on camera. So I switch cameras now, and I'll show you what I've been doing. So there we go. That's that's what we're up to now. So I've done a back scene, which is basically an ID back scene, photo back scene. It's the deluxe one. It's the sticky back one, so it's self-adhesive. So that's gone on. I've done the mortar wash around all the brick, and I didn't just use the concrete colour paints, the Woodland Scenics concrete colour paints. I used that, and I used the grey as well. So much like the brickwork, stone grey. So much like the brickwork.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
That's my watch telling me, talking to me as well. So yeah, I got the concrete colour paint.
Sorry, I'm still not sure about that.
I don't know what you're doing, watch, but yeah. So sorry about that. It's my watch talking to me. So yeah, I got Woodland Scenics concrete colour paint, and I got the stone grey, and I put some paint onto an old Pringles lid, and I just used it as a palette, and I just changed the colours, varied the tones of the concrete colour, some grey, some made the concrete colour look a bit darker in places, and it just give it that sort of different look. So it wasn't just a standard colour on the mortar. So there's parts that are darker, parts that would be lighter. I went over some of the stonework as well. So again, it just changes the colour slightly of that. The other thing I've done, if you look, you've got I've actually weathered the track as well. So for that, I've used again acrylic paints. So I used Vallejo burnt umber. I used bits of grey. I used the Vallejo oil stains. So I used that on there as well. So just chat again in the colour cup, changing the colours just to give the ballast and the track a bit of weathering. So don't drop that. And it's just sort of tightened up a bit, really. So yeah, it's coming together. The back scene gives it a lot of depth now, so it gives it some more. Looks far better than just the plain wood. I did think about just using like a blue colour, but I had this sort of engage lower back scene. I had half a length left, so it just fitted this perfectly. So I've used it. So what I'm going to do tonight now is I'm going to do a bit of painting. So I'm going to paint the downpipes on the there. I'm going to have a go at painting the platform faces. So what we'll do, we'll get that and that. Get rid of there. There's the back scene, so you can see. And we'll get this out of the way, and then we'll do some painting. So see, there you go, it's the brickwork. So you can see it's quite nice. Obviously, Dan's technique, Dan Everson, net on a lane with the brickwork, and the brick colours work really well. And then obviously your mortar wash just brings it all to life. Then again, you got some colour tones in there, but again, this is all going to be weathered. Whether I use weathering powders or I do the airbrush, I don't know yet. We'll see. How you doing? You okay? Thanks for joining. So what's everyone up to this weekend? Anyone been to York today? I've been stuck in work, unfortunately. Hope the boss isn't watching. But yeah, I've been at work today. So anyone go to York? Is it worth going to? What's it like? So just a really small brush, really fine brush now, and I'm just doing the downpipes. Again, really should have painted these before I install them onto the build, but again, just take your time. Put a bit of paint on at a time, just slowly rub along the top, and then you get the I think I probably understand the reason for that, to be fair, they're doing the 2 days. Obviously, you know, Worley, I'm quite heavily involved with the Worley show, and we get asked a lot, why don't you go to 3 days? Why don't you do the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, instead of just doing the Saturday and Sunday? But realistically, are you going to get more visitors because you're opening an extra day, or will the visitors who normally come to the show just attend on the Saturday, the 2 days? You know, realistically, you've got to have a third more visitors attend and come to make it worth having the extra day, if you know what I mean. So if you get 10,000 visitors on the Saturday and Sunday, to make it worth having an extra day on the Friday, or the bank holiday Monday, whichever way you go, you've got to have sort of, you know, maybe 15,000 visitors turn up to the show to cover the cost of having the extra day. You know, you've got extra hire for the premises, the, you know, hotel costs for people stopping over. So yeah, it's not as straightforward as have another extra day. So I do get where York are coming from. We're dropping a day. It may not be what everyone's agrees with what I've said, but I think that's probably the reason. So yeah, I'm tempted to go tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. I'll see how I feel when I wake up. Yeah, so that's just the downpipe pictage. So, has anyone been today or intend to go tomorrow? Again, I know David at Dean Park went today because I've seen his post on Facebook. So I just wonder if anyone else has been. Just looking for. I've got some downpipes somewhere. Will's downpipes. I should have got them ready before I went on stream. Okay, fair enough. So yes, that's it. Yeah. So if anyone's been to York, post in the comments, post in the chat what you've been, what you thought of it. Is it a good show? Is it worth going to? Is it worth me going tomorrow? Yeah, so just like just picking that out. I'll do the same on the other side. And what I do then, before I do anything else, then I'm going to give it a coat of matte varnish, just to seal everything in and protect what I've done. So if I catch it or knock it, it ain't going to scratch. Hiya, how you doing? Thanks for joining. What are you up to at the moment with Piccadilly? Are you still working on your Engage, or you got a double O project you're going at the moment as well, or? So I know you were doing a double O project at one point, I remember seeing. Again, just using a really fine brush just to pick out the bit of detail. And again, this is the side that you won't see. So why I'm doing this, I don't know. But hey ho, at least I know it's been done. So has anyone else had a go at starting the TT layout or thinking of doing it? What do you think of the scale? Is anyone ordering any bits off Horn Beef? You're on holiday, so hopefully you get some time to yourself and some time to work on it. So yeah, I'm gonna give that a clean. So what I'm gonna do now, so I'm gonna have a go doing the platforms. Might be a bit more interesting. Watching me paint downpipes is probably not the most captivating stuff. All right, great stuff. So we've got something to look forward to. So if you're not already a follower, check out Piccadilly Model Railways. There's a video coming out tomorrow on the Double A project. So yeah, something to look forward to. So I'm going to have a go at doing these platform edges. I think I'm going to use the same sort of technique as a brickwork, but I'm going to change the colours up. So see what I've got in the way of paint. So I've got some grey. I think I'll use a bit of grey. Maybe a bit of the raw umber. And maybe a bit of burnt umber. Let's see what it looks like. If it goes completely tits up, just reprimer it and start again. So I want it to be mainly grey with just a touch of the other colours in. So just a tiny bit of paint for this. So this might look wrong, I don't know. I am really making this up as I go along now. Hi Andy, how you doing? Thanks for joining tonight. So yeah, plan is we're going to give this a coat of paint. So I've got greys, It's going to be mainly stone, but I'm going to change the colours up a bit. So just use that raw sienna just to lighten the grey slightly. So you can see I'm just working off there. I'm going to just give this like I say, what could be like at the pub, Andy? Every time I ring you, you're in the pub, or doing something in the pub. You getting your modelling done? So just like I said, just making a bit of a mess with the colours at the moment. Just changing the colours around and just so it's not a fixed solid colour. So got that look at the moment. Just do the just completely changing the colours, mixing them all up, getting like a really varied colour sort of linen palette, and just slap it on. Nothing really clever. There you go. So it's not a solid colour. I don't know how well it comes out on the camera, but it's not just a solid grey. There's lots of different tones in there. And again, it just gives you a different colour to the brickwork. But then it's on my lap. So we do the same with the other side. It's another Andy. We're taking over YouTube, Andy's, between the two of us. Andy's also a member of Worley, like myself. So when someone shouts Andy, we both turn up and both look up. Got a fly. These paints from the range are very, very good paints. I've never used them before till this project, but the coverage on them is very, very good. They're nice pigments and nice sort of solid colours, solid paints. They work really well. The T-gauge one, no, I've not touched it yet. I'm in two minds whether to repaint it to Great Western chocolate and cream. I don't know yet. It's one of the things I keep thinking I might do. But I was talking to Ed at the club, and he said, and Ed's advice was not to repaint it, to leave it maroon and wait for the chocolate and cream coaches to come out. But I don't know. I'll see. I might have one of those mad moments where I just strip it down, take it apart, and just do it. There you go. There's the stonework. So you've been to York today, Andy, or? What do you teach? What, me painting a tea cage coach? I don't know I don't know how confident I'd be repainting a coach on a live stream. I don't know. I don't mind doing weathering and stuff on live, but and I don't mind doing diesels on live because I can generally get away with like more of a matty, dirty. I normally weather and paint at the same time, so it's normally quite a weathered, matte look. But in terms of a coach where you want sort of a semi-gloss finish, especially like a Great Western, you would be sort of fairly clean and quite a nice finish on it. So I'm not sure how confident I would be to do it live. Just in case I absolutely cocked it up or made a right mess. And I didn't say tits up then, Andy, before you comment. I didn't say it went tits up. I said it twice now, but I didn't say then deliberately. I knew you were watching. So yeah, I don't know. I maybe. I got some O gauge coaches I picked up last week at Statfold. A couple of GWR diagram, whatever they are, old coaches I picked up. So I don't know if I'm going to do those or I'm going to leave them. I'm going to paint them, but I don't know if I'm going to. I don't quite know how I'm going to do that, to be fair. So there you go. Have a quick look. So that's the stonework. So that looks quite good. Lots of different variation in the colour. Again, I need a mortar wash. That should lighten it all up and get into the gaps. But there you go. And you saw how much paint I used. Not very much, and there's still most of it's left. So anyone getting any modelling doing at the moment, or doing something while you're working on anything while you're watching this or listening to me ramble on? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try to get some highlights to this stonework. So I've got Tamiya XF19, which is in a really nice sort of light grey. Same brush. It's not perfectly clean, but it'll be alright for what I need to do. So I'm going to pick some grey paint up, just take it all off. I'm just going to go across this So again, I don't think you can't really see much on the camera, but it's just really gentle highlights, picking out any softening the edges on the platform edging. Can you tell the difference? Can you see any difference in it? Do that. I suppose you. How are we doing, you okay? So is there a difference between the two? I can sort of pick out the. It's a bit lighter in places. So again, just give it just a light touch up, just to give it some colour. There we go. So we get there. So next thing I think I'm going to do is get the brown. Got some stone colour, so maybe pick out the fence at the back. So yeah, the Tamiya paint XF52, which is a brown. Which Andy you on about? Do you on about me, Andy, or another Andy? So just, oh me, okay. I don't think I'm that good at figure painters, to be fair. There's far better figure painters than me out there. I'm hoping to spend some time with Dan again. Dan Everson, who's he's probably one of the best figure painters I've seen. So I'm hoping to spend some time with him soon and pick up a few hints and tips. So again, I'm just doing the brown on the fence. Again, when I use Tamiya paint, what I tend to do is give it a good shake, and instead of using the paint in the jar, I use the paint in the lid there. Just pushing up and down. Again, not really bothered if it's on the platform surface, so I've got to paint that anyway. So just working up and down. I'm not doing that way. I'm going up and down with the texture, the grain of the wood. And what I do, I get some lighter colours on, do some dry brushing of the panels, some light wood, light browns, maybe some grey to show bleaching. But to start with, just a case of getting the basic colour on. But like I said, always go with the grain. Hello Mark, how you doing? Thanks for coming along again this week. So I've just been doing some painting and platform edges. So I'm just doing the fence at the back. Like I said, just give it that initial coat of brown, and then we'll start adding a few more colours in just to give the wood some texture, some fading, to look a bit sun bleached. See, I don't just use an airbrush all the time. I do use an normal paintbrush occasionally. Keeps you out of mischief, eh? Rather you than me. I hate soldering. I hate wiring. Anything to do with electrics, if I can hide and avoid it, I will. If I can find someone else to do it, I will. But the smell of soldering, the smell's not too, I don't mind the smell, it's just, I hate doing electrics. If I can blow something up, I will. It's just, I've never ever liked doing electrics. I guarantee I will get it wrong. If there's two wires to plug in, I'll put them in the wrong way around. Guaranteed. So, yeah, I just hate electrics. So once this is done, I won't do both sides. I'll do that off camera because you'll be getting bored of me there. But I might get the airbrush out just to dry this back, and then I'll show you what I'm doing with the next. I suppose nothing worse than watching paint dry, I suppose. And you don't want to see that. that what you've been at? How long did it take you to do the 3 boxes of drop with the track and droppers? That must take you a few hours. What are you building at the moment? What scale? 00? So to give you an idea, that's just a very, very quick coat of the brown. So just to give the panels a coat of brown, really, give it a wood look. It is very, very, very rough the way it's been done, but I don't need it to be perfect, because what I'm going to do now is you can see I really look after my paint brushes, can't you? Not a good advert for so I've got a fairly chunky brush now. It would probably be quicker to paint the brown with this, to be fair, than the one I use, but hey ho. But there you go, nice soft brush. So I've got now is I've got wood deck tan. So just airbrush just there. Just there coming out. All I'm doing is drying this paint. I haven't found any TT cars yet. So I need to get some cars. I don't know if I'm doing a car park at the back behind the station. I probably will, but I've got to find some cars first. So just give that dry that back with airbrush. Then what we're going to do now is deck tan, light deck tan. Yeah, once you got the wiring done and the droppers done, once it's done, isn't it? You know, it's get it over and done with, sort of thing. And again, give this another shake. So like I said, it's just a deck tan colour, really light brown. So I'm going to dry brush it on, take as much paint off as I need to. And what we're going to do is go again with the grain. Yeah, so just giving it a, like I said, again, it's probably very hard to see what I've done. We're just picking out some lighter colours and lighter tones into the wood. And again, right, I still got the light grey. Again, you can do that same with that. Just give the lights, get the grey out. Again, just really to highlight the fading with the sun. So again, just trying to do it on camera. The next Wally Open Day it's in June. I think it's the 3rd Sunday in June, off the top of my head. If I get up the calendar. It'll be on the website. Or is it July? I think it might be the 18th of July. Let's have a look on the website, see if I can see. Raleigh MRC. I should know when the dates are, shouldn't I? Bad member. Open days. It's the second Sunday in July. No, I think it's the second next one after that, Andy. I think it's the 9th. Yeah, it'll be Sunday the 9th of July, I think it is. So yeah, all I've done is just like a bit of dry brushing on the brown. Just give it that sort of that weathered look, faded. Again, you can go back in with a bit more grey if you want. Okay, if you got one of these, again, maybe use tiny bit of Vallejo stone. And again, you see, I'm not even cleaning the brush between paints and colours. Just again, just give it and that's what you're looking for, just a sort of very faded look. Okay, so again, do the same I've done on the other side with the woodwork, and then these were painting like a concrete colour, stone colour for the posts, but the woodwork will be the same as that. Give that a quick clean. Okay, so put that to one side. And then for the tops, I'm going to use like an asphalt. So again, I've got asphalt paint. Again, that bit of water, so it's wet. Pick up the asphalt paint. This is like a textured paint, so it if the thicker you use it, the more texture the paint is. But because it's because I don't want really thick textured paint, I'm watering it down quite a lot. Start fly around me. Again, it's a mixture of different techniques, sort of stippling the paint on. So again, you don't want sort of loads of brush strokes in there, but you want it to sort of have a bit of texture. So once you get a coating on, it's that sort of textured look on it. Get just a tiny bit of water on. So again, just give it a good coat to start with, and then it's a case of building the layers up. Go back to the mottling, the stippling effect. This is the stuff, it's meek ammo for asphalt. But the idea is when you're just wanting to you want some texture, so it's not just a solid colour. I'll probably do the road surface very similar to this as well. again, the road's going to be done the same. So again, the other thing is because it's textured, you can dry. Once it's dry, you can get away with dry brushing it because you'll be able to pick out some of the. Because it's not a flat surface, so it should take dry brushing quite well. I'll go do some with the pavements. The pavement's a bit sort of bit garish at the moment, the colour with the stone, but again I can tidy that up in a bit. The idea is all I want to do is create texture. I don't want it to be a flat surface. I want it to be textured. I want it to have so, like I said, it's all about texture for me as well as painting something. It's all about adding the colours and there's texture to it. Again, just add a tiny bit of water to this. It just works really well when you add a bit of water to it. I don't know why. Yeah, the road's coming together quite nicely now. It's sort of again, it's too dark. It's not, even though it's called asphalt, it's probably looks like fresh tarmac. Whereas you probably need a bit more. It does need highlights and different colours dry brushed into it once it's dried. You might need to go back and give it a second coat in places just to. So the new Acura Scale 37 in that really bright orange livery. I'm sure everyone's seen it now. What do you think? Like it, dislike it? It's a bit garish for me. I'm not a big fan, but what do people think? got to have a look at the 37 stat file last weekend, and it's an impressive model. It's a nice model, nicely tooled, loads and loads of detail. Absolutely cracking model. People got them on order. Are you going to order one, or are you going to stick with your Batman? Or in Andy's case, are you going to stick with your Lima 37s? It's one thing I never had was a Lima class 37. I got a lot of Lima stuff at home, but never got it. Okay, who are those? Are they the Batman ones or? Yeah, that was a 7mm one. I did that because it was quite a big hole, and you could see inside. But I don't know if this is a bit too small to do to that. I wasn't going to go to that much detail for this one. To be fair, I like the manhole cover, the hole in the ground because of the size. I could add all the details, but I don't know if I want to start cutting a hole in my road now. Digging holes up in the road. I don't know. We'll see. At the moment, no. Not now. I've just finished doing the road surface. I should have suggested that before I dug it. I painted the road, but no, I don't think so. So yeah, what have we done tonight? I've done the road, I've done pavement, started the platforms, done the downpipes. So that's not too bad, is it? We've been on almost an hour, so I've gotten still very damp. Need to let it dry, need to let the top dry, and I'll give it a coat of a matte coat of varnish before I start picking out the details. Yeah, the Batman 37s are pretty good, to be fair. I got mine back in the day. I think I picked mine up at Hattons. I think I was only paying about 60, 65, 70 quid for a Batman 37. And they're a fantastic model. I'm so glad I got most of my stuff back then. You could pick up a Mark 1 for what, 15 quid. Mark 2s for about, again, around the same sort of price, but I don't think I can't justify spending 65, 70, 80 pound on a coach anymore. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I just if you want to run a decent rake of 8 or 9, even 10, you're talking £600-700 worth of stock. For that, I'd rather go and buy a gauge. I pick up my Ellis Clark Mark 1s. I think they're 160 quid each. And for that you get lighting and fantastic detail. So yeah, I'm at the moment. I'm in terms of brand new rolling stock. I'm out. So what shall we put the dial back together again now, and you can have a quick look at see where we're at and. Before I run that across there, before I put paint all over the back scene. that's going to go like that. Then you got that one like that, so it just drops in behind. Again, I need to add the down pipes there. So a bit of platform there. Got the platform there, and that's got a bit of a top on it. That's not looking too shabby, is it? Yeah, once you got this side, that side done the same. A bit more, pick out the stonework on the platform and the mortar wash. Again, still nothing done with the station building. And you can see I've not weathered the coach yet or done anything with it other than use it for size. There you go, that's where we're at now. I'm quite pleased with that. It's quite a nice little quite a nice little display piece. WWS baseboard. So I think they're about 15 quid, 13 quid. So they're fantastic value. MDF. So I don't think I wouldn't use it for build layouts with, but they're great for little dios. But yeah, it's quite a nice piece. Definitely need to do something with the pavement. Don't like the colour, too garish. And again, once that's painted, picks out a few different colours, slabs. I think that's going to work quite well. And again, I just got to go in and do the weathering on above the lines for the yeah, get some weathering done on that. Some obviously smoke stains. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So I've done. I don't know. I don't know what to do with the back. That's really up for debate at the moment. I don't know whether to turn it into a bit of a car park and maybe put some sort of grass bank in the bottom edge there, around the bottom, or I don't know. I can't decide what to do with that one. Anyone got any suggestions? Dive in, but I don't know whether to do, like I said, maybe a car park, or do I do put a grass bank in? I don't know. I can't decide. A bit of grass a bit of greenery might be nice at the back. Anyone got any suggestions? Yeah, again, same to you, Andy. Any suggestions for behind the platform? What to do with it? Really, it's. If I got a ruler, I'll tell you how much space I've got. Yeah, there's a ruler there. So don't forget, this is TT rather than 00, but I've got. It's about 6 centimeters at the back. So it's not a massive space, but the platform is 7 centimeters, so that gives you an idea of space. But I do not know what to put here yet. I'm still trying to think of what to do and what to do with the space. So yeah, like I said, open to suggestions or ideas. So anyone got any ideas, suggestions for me? So I think I might call the stream there now. I might call an end to it, unless you want to have a quick look at my O gauge project. If I take the camera, I don't know if the camera will come off the. I don't know if it will reach. It's all wired into the computer, but I'll see if I can show you what I'm doing on there. So it's going to get a bit jerky, I'm afraid. That's a scary sight, isn't it? So there you go. There's the O gauge I'm working on. So there's my class 50, which has been weathered. I've weathered that myself. So it's the road bridge coming down to the caravan park on the far side of the track. This field at the front, in front of the 50, is going to have sheep in, and a scale model scenery barn is going to go in the in that place where the wood patch is. So Justin's working on that at the moment. It's the I suppose everyone seems to know it is Sam's barn, which was done in 00. So he's going to do that for me in O gauge, and that's going to go sort of. I don't know. Yeah, the piece of wood on there. So the barn's going to go there somewhere. So we've got the bridge, the river. So again, I'm doing I need to add some more bull bushes to that, and overgrowth. This sort of front edge is a bit more overgrown, and then you've got the other road bridge, which is going there. So that's had a primer coat tonight. So again, that's going to be the stonework's going to be done on that. The grass banks. And that's quite a nice scene there. The next two boards, which are behind me, you're going to have the station on, and then I might do a seawall on the third board down. I don't know yet. I'm still I need to get this bit done first, so I can get this get the water poured. Then I can move the boards down and then start on these two behind me. I can't really show you much because this is plugged into the computer. So I'm hopefully going to do a proper update video next month. But there you go. That's an update on where we are with that. So just change cameras again. There you go, you're back to me. So there we go. So that's a quick look at the O gauge project, which is obviously behind me there. Obviously you can see I'm going the wrong way. There's the start of the station board there with the signal box. So the station board's going to go there and carry on along. So I need to get these two boards done first, so I can move those two boards off. I can move this one down and get the other station board in there. There's a junction going to go here between the two. Hello, Richard. How you doing? Timed that well for the O gauge. So we're going to have junction here, the station board here and here, and then hopefully maybe a bit of seawall and maybe a castle in O gauge. It's not going to be a full castle. It's only going to be probably the outer wall and so far up. Otherwise, you'll be looking at something absolutely huge. So, but the more I look at it, the more I think I keep looking at it and thinking it's the O gauge version of Margate Warren, but pretty much all scratch built rather than sort of kits. But yeah, it should come together quite nice. I still haven't got a name for it, so if anyone's got any ideas for a name, just post it on my Facebook page or the YouTube channel, or pop it in the comments here. So there you go, that's it. We're talking about you earlier, the new Acura Scar 37s. So yeah, really impressed with that last week when I saw one. But yeah, that's me done for tonight. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining in. So I hope you enjoyed the stream. Great chatting with everyone, and I'll see you all hopefully next Saturday. We'll do a bit more on the TT scale dio. Again, just quick show again, so you have another quick look. So yeah, there's a last quick look at that. I don't think I'm going to have time. I don't think I'm going to have time to do anything on it this week because I'm mating about all over the place. But yeah, thanks for joining. See you all soon.